Alright, you beautiful people, let's do a map review of Viaduct here. So, start with the callouts. This hill is spawn, this whole area. This is a side spawn in case we're getting camped out. Um, door 1, door 2, door 3, or left door, mid door, right door. This area is going to be referred to as in doorway. Um, this whole area is cliff. This is just left mid or cliff side. Get it? Side, there's the side, cliff side. House, China is this bridge, and right there's China. And this is cliff. This is like upper house. This area is secret. I'll just point out you can get to this by hopping on that crate, on that windowsill, and then you're in secret. You can also just hang out on that windowsill to be sneaky. This is going to be field or valley or behind concrete. This area right here under secret is called mid. There's concrete. There's big rock, behind rock, or if there, yeah, that's perfect. Behind point. There's point, and this is crates. This is tunnel or connector. So we'll go over our rollout. Termi and Flower are going to rush to the point, and as soon as they get to the point and see where the spam's coming from, they're going to call it out so everyone knows where the demo man is. If their demo man overextends and is able to take spam from Termi, Flower's going to try and finish him off. If not, or if their scout overextends and Termi's able to switch to him and get some spam on them, then we'll just try and drop one of them. So the two of them need to coordinate, and really it'll be Termi's call how much of a threat that scout's going to be and which one of these targets is going to be easier. So make sure you're calling out your focuses so that you two can do that. Yankee's going to whip snapshot myself and S9 to mid. Give me a whip or two so that I can get out to the fight and assist Termi as soon as possible. And then switch on to S9 and snapshot. When we do push, we'll go over everyone's individual jobs really quickly here. Flower's going to be hanging out in this area. His job, of course, is to be the guy who puts cap time on. So basically, if their demo's down or low, if there's any reason that it might be safe to get onto point, he's going to be the one to do that because he can do it. And then if all of a sudden it's not safe, sorry, Odin caused me to lose my train of thought there. I was going over Flower. Yes, okay, so gonna hold this area and try and dance around on the point whenever possible. Remember, your 99% goal is to put cap time on. Even just putting cap time on puts pressure on these guys here. All of a sudden they have to come forward a little bit, and if they do that, we can spam them out. So as long as you're not going to die, try and put some cap time on. And you can always come to me for buffs when we need to cap. You'll actually be one of the higher priorities for buffs because you can get on there and be the most forward of our team. Yankee's going to be supporting you from in here. So anyone that rushes onto you or anyone that tries to get across from here is going to go down. And while we're doing flank, Python is also going to be in this area. Python's top priority is going to be having defensive mini sentries set up. That's mini sentries that are put in such a place that they cut off the flank here and deny jumpers. It's going to be really easy for jumpers because they moved the bridge there. So what I would suggest is minis tucked in behind cover. Something like, right here, even, yeah, that's not great. Those are probably the two best spots for them. Even back here, it's not great, but it should be enough that a jumper will have his jump screwed up by the pushback from it. So I would say more important than teleporter, more important than dispenser is to make sure that you're keeping minis up so that you can cut back the flank. And also, I mean, if you have a mini right here, it will give Yankee and Flower a safe spot to retreat to. Yeah, so you're basically your full-time job is going to be putting minis up. Our full-time job is to destroy minis. Like, minis are huge on a small map like this. So if you ever see a mini, make sure that you get it, because it can totally screw up your teammates and yourself. And there's certain classes that just become completely useless if they have minis. So any class that can handle a mini, explosive classes, snapshot, make sure that we're making a point to deal with that. The other benefit of having so many minis up Python is if you have a mini right here, their sniper can see it from from cliffside, but it takes time, and so that you're going to take time away from sniping at other players just by putting these stupid minis up. Man, minis are annoying. Alright, Rosie's job is going to be to hang out. Combo's going to be over here, so Rosie's going to be trying to reflex spam and watch for spy. Mostly watch for spy. Spies are huge on this map. We've had some frustrating rounds. Termy's going to be in this area, spamming out the point, spamming out over the wall as long as it's clear, and just trying to make sure to put damage out, force other enemy players back. Remember that this map is about capturing the midpoint. It's not about killing everyone. So Termy just scares them back. If Termy can scare them back and Flower can cap at the same time so that they can't come up and force Flower off the point, then we get an easy cap. Snapshot's job is going to be to protect me from jumpers over on this left side. Watch out for that spy as well, assist Rosie in that, and to provide a safe spot to come back. And then if there is a call to push onto point, not just a sneaky flower cap, but we have an advantage, Snapshot's going to come up and try and get in this area here, where he's still pretty safe, and if they run onto point, they're going to take a lot of damage. And if we're down some of the classes, no one's actually on the point, Snapshot's going to come over and stand on the point. So he can still have cover and do a lot of damage, but he can also get cap time on. So that's going to be up to Snapshot to see where everyone is and if he needs to be on the point. Who else do I need to go over here? Pop-Tart's doing his thing. He's going to track the enemy combo and try and make picks. Focus Sniper. Sniper and Demo and Heavy are big on this class, but I would say Focus Sniper, because if you can keep their sniper shut down, it's really going to give... if we can keep their sniper shut down with Pop-Tart, and we can protect our side from jumpers, we're really going to have a huge advantage with S9 up. This is a really great map for snipers. So we just need to make sure that we lock down this area so nothing can get past it. Keep an eye on where the spy is so he can't go up there and harass him for free. And have our spy attack their sniper. And of course, when their sniper is vulnerable and we do know where he is, we will make the call to go get him. And we'll talk about that in a minute. And yeah, that's us. S9's going to probably want to do his thing, as he frequently does. One thing is, S9 on this map, you could play closer to the combo on the low ground, because you do still get some pretty reasonable sight lines, and it makes it easier for me to keep you buffed. And Snapshot has been told to do a 100% defensive job on this map, so if you do stay close to me and him, it could be a pretty safe place. You feel it out. I know the high ground is pretty juicy sight lines, so... Now, what we just want to go over is suiciding for their medic. When do we do that, and why and how? So basically, if we have equal Uber charges, or they have an advantage of about 10% or less, we don't want to do anything for the medic. We just want to wait till we have charge, and then let our push be better than their push. We know how to push, and we know how to get them back. So we're going to come in, try and pop first and get a free shot off on them. If they have an advantage of more than 10%, so say I go down, now's the time to have certain classes suicide for the medic. Sorry, I'll correct that. If we own the point and they have an advantage, then that's fine. If we're doing a forward hold, we want to be around this area for the combo and this area for the flank. If we're doing an aggressive forward hold, like they end up wiping or losing a lot of players and we can get up for free, we'll have the combo on here. Snapshot watching this door, Termy spamming out both these doors, keeping an eye on this one. And the flank over in this area, not too far forward so they get cut off, but right here. And the point of an aggressive forward hold is to just make it hard for them to come out, just to delay the push. Remember, it's all about cap time. So delay them, and then we fall back without dying, and come back to our point, and even fall back to here. So if we own the point and they're pushing in, we want to be able to fall back to here, and we can still spam out the mid section, which is really vulnerable. Total fail aggressive forward hold is if we're up here and we're holding these doors, and then all of a sudden we get wiped. That would be bad. So we don't want to do that. We want to make sure that we're careful and that we back up when they come out. All right. So for suiciding against the medic, so if they have an advantage and we don't have the point, then we'll make a play to suicide. And the people who are going to do this is all of our flank classes: Python, Yankee, and Flower. And just the rule is use the buddy system. So say you're Yankee and you're holding in here, or you're pushed back a little bit. You're in this area though, and you know the medic is behind the rock, and the call's made that he has advantage, and we got a suicide for medic. Yankee's gonna go up here, and she's oh, there's the medic. Okay, where's Flower? Oh, there's Flower. Okay, let's go. Boom! Yankee jumps in, gets up here behind the medic. All of a sudden, everyone turns around. Flower's running in here. Bang, bang. Between the two of them, I mean, it's like two meat shots from the scattergun and one rocket barely clipping the medic, and that's going to kill the medic. Same thing, Yankee's here, and it's Python, so, you know, let's go. Boom. Yankee's in. Python rushes in with his shotgun, takes him out. Termy can also do a lot of work. He can jump in if it's made to suicide for the medic. Or if the medic is close, Termy can actually do long distance stickies to really just assist in that. And like I said, medic has 150 health, so it only takes a little bit of damage from each class. You know, if there's two of you on there, you're talking two shots each is going to completely drop the medic. So that's really quick. So just use the buddy system. Now the other thing is, if they have a complete advantage and the point, we'll do a suicide wave for the medic so that we can get into the fight. So we're talking about they have everybody up. We just lost a bunch of people, and I've died. So they have full uber charge. What we're going to do, come on Odin, leave me alone. What we're going to do is just have everyone go for the medic. So, you know, medic's on the point, and we're coming out. We're just going to rush one or two doors. I'll stay really far back so I stay alive, and everyone's just going to go up here, find the medic, and just beeline it for more. And the whole point is to make them pop, because if they have the point and a full uber charge advantage, we're not capping that point for 40 seconds to a minute anyways. So what we might as well do is have everyone die and waste their uber charge, so that when we do get charged, they don't have charge anymore, and we've got almost a guaranteed push onto point. And then the only last thing I want to remind you guys is watch out for these sight lines. Remember we went over that, and we'll just do a quick review. Look how much the sniper can see if he's up on cliff. It's deadly. It's so deadly. If sniper's on cliff, you really can't be on concrete. If the sniper is on cliff, flank's going to have to pull back to this area here behind their big rock and still watch this area. If the sniper's on cliff, getting him is huge too. Yankee, you're going to be on official killing sniper duty, as well as Pop-Tart. Pop-Tart first, so basically Pop-Tart's job is going to be to hang out, follow the sniper around wherever he is, make sure he's harassing him and killing him. I'll probably actually ask him to run the Ambassador for this map, so that he can practice that. Ambassador and Invisawatch is pretty strong, and he can hide and just kill that sniper all day. And if not, if the sniper's on cliff, Yankee can come up on left side and jump onto him pretty easily. If sniper's on China here, remember that these sight lines are pretty deadly. Basically, anytime you push onto mid, other than behind that one rock's cover, he's going to see you. And if the sniper comes up on cliff, it's actually, well, cliff is not so great. But if he gets onto mid, an aggressive mid hold, he can see a lot. So just remember these sniper sightlines that we went over. Good luck, guys.